chance to show his colors. And the other reality is that by September 11th of next year, Queen Elizabeth will have passed.
And there they are. They have arrived in Pictou,
yes.
Nova Scotia. You can see
they got in quietly.
Prince Charles there greeting some of the people there that have gathered in the streets. And you can hear how appropriate the bagpipes playing as well.
It's unusual for them to be late to any events, but they always build time into these schedules to allow for 15 minutes or 30-minute delays throughout the day, so they'll probably catch up at some point. But this is a good-sized crowd for them, and I think that they'll be quite pleased with that.
It's a community of only about 4,000 people.
And they're all there. It looks like they've all come out to see them today.
And let's talk a little bit about the significance of this portion of their trip to Pictou and their itinerary. What are they going to be doing while they're there?
Well, they'll go into the museum after a while to see what all is left there from the arrival of the Scots. They'll probably take a look at the relic of the Hector. They'll see some the dancing. The young girls are in the street performing for them. They'll have a lot of people, well-wishers, wanting to know. They always want to know how the Queen is, and I'm sure on these occasions they all want to know how Prince George is doing.
You know, it's interesting to watch all of this. They really do seem to be right there in the crowds. The media are really up close and personal. Is that normal?
There's been a relaxation of the protocols. They're quite close to them, actually. It doesn't seem, it's still fenced a little bit, but not very much. And people can get quite close. And the last few trips that they've done here and in other parts of the world, we have noticed that people have been able to get quite a bit closer to Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall.
We were talking a little bit earlier about as we look on, and people, this is a normal gesture to give maybe something that kids have drawn or flowers and that kind of thing. That's just something that people normally do, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. And they do try to respond to as many of these as possible. Sometimes it can't be done, but they're very good at that, and they're very gracious. And you can tell that as a couple, they enjoy royal life. They have taken. Camilla has become a great